around. Now let's turn it over to James and Tanya in Studio K.
James from the Wildcat Extension District, who's here to talk all about soybeans this morning. And you guys actually have a Soybean School coming up in January.
Yeah, and January 15th we'll have a Soybean School. And this is, all around the state they'll have soybean schools. There'll be specialists coming in from K-State. It'll be January 15th in the afternoon. It'll be a great place for farmers to come and learn and really get a good understanding of the new things going on with soybeans and soybean production.
What kind of things are they going to be? Are you going to be focused like new techniques for soybean farming, or
all sorts of things? We'll focus on soybean diseases, soybean reduction, soil fertility. I mean, even marketing and finances too. And so it's a full afternoon of all things soybeans.
Let's talk a little bit about the soybean climate for the southeast Kansas area. Is it an industry that's beginning to grow more, or?
Actually, yes. And so soybeans, there's been more soybeans planted in Kansas than there really ever have been before. And a large part of that was due to the markets. I mean, the soybean market was really good for a while. It's not so much anymore. And so, of course, farming responded to that, and there's a lot more soybeans planted.
Okay. And what would you attribute to reasons why the market is as good as it was? I know there was a lot of Asian demand before, but
yes,
is that not the case anymore?
The soybean export market in the United States is huge, and so we export almost half of our soybeans. This is $30 billion of exports, and a little over half of that goes to China. And so over 25% of all that we grow goes to one place. China is definitely by far the largest importer of soybeans in the world. And so our production here in the US, we used to be #1. We very recently were overtaken by Brazil on the quantity of soybeans produced. And so with that export market, now that they're getting a lot more from Brazil because of the tariffs and all that, our exports have dropped off considerably.
Okay, so, real quickly, give me the details of your Soybean School that's coming up again in January. And again, you can find that on our website later this morning. We'll post that as well.
Yeah, so the Soybean School will be at the Southeast Area Research Station. It'll be on January 15th. It'll be in the afternoon. And just call one of our extension offices in Crawford, Labette, Wilson, and Montgomery County, and we'll be able to give you more information on that.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming in and giving us a quick education on soybeans this morning.
Yep, thank you very much.
All right. We'll be right back.